guys, welcome back to EAK TV. I'm delighted to have Basil with us, the co-founder of Cosmoverse. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me. And great event here. But appreciate it.
Yeah. So we're here at Solana Crossroads. You're checking out Istanbul, and what's your view of the event so far?
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. I think it gives like a little taste about what's to come here in Istanbul. We got an event coming also, and you got your own Istanbul Blockchain Week. But I think the Turkish community is up and we got to be here. Honestly, it's growing. So
I think last year you did Cosmoverse in Medellin, and now you've chosen Istanbul. So why Istanbul?
I think we spoke off camera, but I told you, it would be stupid not to come to Turkey. You got 20 million plus people just in one city. The hype is here. There's a lot of blockchain, academies teaching kids that are 13, 14-year-olds how to code. So to be honest with you, from that, the transition is easy to have tons of developers, tons of content. So I think the next 10 years, everybody's going to be building Web3 applications. So it's just the right time to come here.
I think it's great to see the international market start realizing that. Obviously, that's something that I saw in 2019, which is why I launched Istanbul Blockchain Week to help foster this. So to see builders like Cosmos and Solana and these L1s come in, for me, it's great. Because I was kind of, it was good, but there was a lot of exchanges that came into Turkey in 2019, 2020. They all had their offices here, Huobi, FTX, all of them, literally, MXC, all of them.
Yeah.
And that's good, but it's a bit shallow, right? It's a casino. Whereas we're actually now in a place where we have developers that are coming down to actually build a decentralized future on these different chains. So the narrative is turning. I'm really happy to see that.
Yeah, look, it's great to have retail, but at the end of the day, we got to build the infrastructure. Got to start at the ground floor. You got to build the infrastructure that's going to come in and want to build decentralized applications. Like I said, Istanbul has a lot of potential for developers. They got to come and do that. And there's a big market of retail as well, so it's a good place to come.
So what are your goals then? So firstly, Cosmoverse.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, what is Cosmoverse and when is it happening?
Cosmoverse is the Cosmos conference of the year. So this year will be held here in Istanbul. It will be October 2nd to October 4th. Excuse me. But we're expecting around 1,500, 2,000 people to come, all interested in Cosmos, all people from around the world. So there are a lot of people from the community from around US, Latin America, Europe, all over Europe, Asia will all be attending, as well as the people here in the Middle East and the MENA region. I think the MENA region, a lot of people are underrating it, to be honest with you.
Definitely.
Middle East, North Africa, Turkey, very big potential. There's a lot of political instability. People are not, even the dollar's not even safe to get into, so there's a lot of things, a lot of reasons why to get into crypto.
Yeah. I think what I really like about Cosmoverse coming in is that you're going to give the opportunity for Turkish participants to come in and learn from new voices. I think in Turkey there's some great, don't get me wrong, great thought leaders here, but it's important for the Turkish students and community to actually learn from different voices, different perspectives, and to actually build projects, that are influenced by other cultures and other people. So who are the types of people, or maybe you already know, some of the people that are coming to Cosmoverse, like speakers or thought leaders that, the Turkish community can look forward to?
Well, look, so from the influencer side, you can know definitely Cryptocito is going to be there. Some major developers, all the big developers from Cosmos. You got Sunny behind Osmosis is coming. Jack Samplin and Zaki Manian, the core developers on Cosmos. Even Ethan Bookman's most likely, co-founder of Cosmos might be coming. Trying to get Jay Kwan, but we'll see. But a lot of these big thought developers are coming from Cosmos. It's the interoperable blockchain in the ecosystem of all crypto. So
I understand that you're speaking to you and your co-founders that Cosmoverse is more than just a conference. You have different styles, should I say? I think in Medellin you had I heard, I wasn't there. I wish I was there.
You should have been there.
If you ever do one again, I'm definitely coming. But I heard you had some epic parties. I think you even had a shisha lounge and things like that. Yeah. So tell me more about that. And what do you have planned for Turkey?
So I think we definitely want to have the touch of Istanbul and Turkey. You know what I mean? The Oriental vibes, things like that. Definitely have to have that culture in. We love to add that in every time wherever we do our conference.
Yeah.
But definitely we're going to be having, an exhibition going to be having obviously the 2 main stages. We're going to have 2 stages, I think, this year. You know what I mean? A hacker lounge. We're going to have a hackathon this year. We're doing events leading up to Cosmoverse. You know, Adam Istanbul as well. Food. You know, tickets are $60 average. So we want everybody to come because we want the barrier of entry to come and learn about Cosmos to be very low. And the value that you receive for the 3-day conference is just, you know,
a lot more than
to overseas what you pay in, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
After party, crazy after party for 1,500 to 2,000 people. So a shisha, we're definitely having a shisha lounge again. So come, chill, learn. You know, we have projects like Secret Network. We have projects that are, you know, I said Osmosis, Juno, smart contracts from, I mean, what do you want? Archway. I could name like 50 different projects.
And I think it's great because these are real projects. Like they're actually innovative. They're building new stuff. They're trying new things. It's not just like exchange.
Right,
like I said before, which some events are.
Yeah.
And so you're actually going to get to mingle with developers, learn from the best, and hopefully build a project on Cosmos, which I guess is, oh sorry, not on Cosmos. I know on IBC.
IBC.
I always get caught on that. But so what was the kind of founding story of Cosmoverse? Like how did you get into doing that? You know?
Well, Cosmos is very decentralized in terms of like how they operate their ecosystem. So one thing led to another. My friend Cryptocito, we were friends initially in Lisbon. He was just telling me about Atom and Cosmos and all these different things. Literally over one night over Shisha, we heard that there was a lot of conferences coming to Lisbon from Ethereum. Solana had a big conference there. Near Protocol and all these other things. We were like wondering, why doesn't Cosmos have an entity to go ahead and do such conference? So we asked if people would be interested, and then one thing led to another, a bet, and then it just turned out that we expected 200 people, 700 people showed up to our conference for 2 days.
What's the bet? You have to tell us what the bet was.
We decided to go into a hotel, and we did a bet that if it was under a certain price, that we would do it ourselves and pay for it. And turns out that it was under that price, and then we went ahead and were like, shot ourselves in the foot when we did it, but it was the best thing we've ever done. It was the best decision we ever did. So.
Did you get any support from foundation or anything?
After we went and came out with the idea publicly, people were very interested in coming because they noticed a lot of the community members that were coming to conference. So we had 200-300 people saying that they wanted to come. So the foundation from Cosmos and all other chains decided to come in, and they're like, oh, hey, no, we'll fund you. We'll help you fund this thing. And and they just came.
Awesome. Okay, so look, where can people learn more about Cosmoverse? How can they buy their ticket?
Check us out on Cosmoverse HQ on Twitter, and then on website is cosmoverse.org. Just follow us on all channels, newsletters and all that. Tickets will be out the next couple months, so be sure the early bird tickets are $40, and you don't want to miss out on those early bird tickets. So, yeah.
All right. Well, look, guys. Basil's going to be there. I'm going to be there. So, go ahead, buy your tickets. It's going to be a great conference. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Guys, that's EAK TV. This is Solana Crossroads. We'll see you next time.